A lot of people are scared of working with engineers, but honestly, you don't need to be. Here's a question that I've never gotten from an engineer before. Clement, actually, what's more performant? Do you think I should use a while loop or a for loop instead here? Engineers are almost never going to ask you technical questions because they're the subject matter expert. They don't expect you to be. But here is a very real question that you will get from an engineer. Yo, Clement, how should the business logic work on this? Should I prevent the entire page from loading until this particular feature is loaded? Or should I first go load the screen and then whenever the feature is actually loaded, then go display that? The question that they're asking you here has nothing to do with the actual technical details of it. Instead, what they want you to help them with is understanding what the user experience should look like. Should the user first wait until everything is ready to go before displaying the entire page? Or should we just go ahead and display whatever it is that we've already got loaded and then just keep loading things as we get them? You don't need a technical background to answer that question. All you need to do is understand what is it that the user needs to do and what are our business priorities. Maybe the business says, hey, actually, this feature is really important. And so we can't display the page to the user until the feature is already fully loaded. Or maybe the user experience is really important. And so we can't let them just wait around because they might think that there's an error with the page. So that means that we'll go ahead and display the page as soon as it's ready. And then as soon as the feature is then all loaded and ready to go, then we'll display that later on. Engineers are going to come to you with business questions, user questions. They're not going to come to you with technical questions. So don't feel like you need to have an engineering background or computer science background to be an effective product manager on the job.